What up? Welcome to another YouTube video. It's Matt, Hollywood's Garage here. Today's video could be disappointing, could be not. It is what it is, depending what you're into. But anyway, if you're a longtime follower, you remember when I bought my wheels right after I lifted my truck over a year ago. The guy I bought them off of said, yeah, they were off of Ford, and he had to run adapters to run on his newer GM. I'm like, okay, perfect. I'll take your word for it. Bought them, brought them home, went to install them. Disappointment. They're 8x165. Ford is 8x170. So I had to run adapters, which obviously means I had rubbed on full turn. I had like 90% turn, but it wasn't fun. Didn't fit. And rubbing, a little bit of rubbing is okay. I mean, I want full steering, especially with 14 wides. You know how that life is, or even 16 wides. I'm sure some of you guys can appreciate that. Funny part is the guy that bought the 14 wides put him on his leveled, like 2013 Super Duty. So he definitely is rubbing. He's like, I got one full turn. I'm like, that's your lifestyle, bro. I ain't about it. I like a little bit of steering. So I got a new wheel set up. New to me. Wheel set up for now. Well, maybe not for now. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. Let me know what you think about it. But I'm going to I'll show you what the truck looks like now, obviously, with the old wheels off and my current wheels on it now, and then what it's going to look like after. So it'll be kind of a 3-step video, and then tell me if you like it or not, or what route you think I should go. But anyway, so here's the truck. We went back to the stock wheels with the itty bitty 31s, but the Harley rims, in my opinion, they just slap. They're good, nice looking wheel. I ended up finding 2 new old stock center caps last year off eBay, so we had a full set up at the good side on the driver's side, the wore out side on the passenger side, so I don't have to see it. But yeah, so this is our current setup. Skipping leg day's a real thing around here, I guess. Just kidding, I don't. My truck does though. So put in the comments what you think the next setup is going to be, and I'll give you time to do that before I actually show you what the next setup is. And then I want your opinion on if you like it or not, or if you're into another, a different style. But anyway, I'll bring you back when the new setup's on. Well, here it is. We're running that Bubba setup. Let's go through it. So I got a used set of 37s off Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I know they're used, but guess what? This might not be the final product. Okay, they were a good price. Got some Mickey Thompsons, Baja Boss 37 12.5s. They're still like 45-ish%. Not horrible. But look, I can fit a 40 on there now with an 8-inch lift. But she bubbled up. Not too bad. Sidewall, the sidewall's brand new, right? So that's worth some money. Rear, obviously. So as you can see, the mud flaps are now a little sticking out too wide, but I might leave those. Maybe not. Maybe I'll bring them in or get another set. I have the factory one still, so maybe I'll put those on a little more inset. But let me know. What do you guys think? Are we for the Bubba setup? This is a trial. I can always put 40s on. But one of the problems I ran into was a tire shop wouldn't put these on. And you're like, yeah, because they're used. Well, no, they didn't want to put them on there because it's an 8-inch wide wheel from factory and 12.5. They're like, you need an 8.5-inch wheel to make it safe for bulging and separation. I'm like, I don't care. I really don't care. This truck sits in my driveway 95% of the time. Less than 10,000 kilometers a year on it. So like, I'm not worried about it. Like, yeah, we can't do it. Call a second tire shop. They were able to squeeze me in. Even them, they were like, they're like, I don't know. But I'm like, you know what? Just do it. They're like, we'll have to sign a waiver. I'm like, I don't care. Can you just put them on there? I'm like, lots of people. Like in 2000s, 90s, people always rock 12.5 wides on a factory wheel. So I don't know why now they're just being so persistent on it. So they threw them on there. Obviously, to me, it looks good. I'm not really scared about a 1/2 inch. So come on. Plus the Harley wheels look so good. But really 1/2 inch is what the reason why, because if the wheel was 8.5 inches wide, which is only 1/4 inch each side. It'll make it safe, but come on, ridiculous. Anyway, they got their rules to follow. It is what it is. That's why I like guys that do it out of the garage. I do have a buddy that does it out of his garage. He's busy, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw these on because I wasn't gonna roll around with factory size tires. These are what were on it. My 31s. So I'll sell these because they're pretty much brand new. And I'll offset the cost of those. But anyway, let me know. What do you guys think? Bubba, or should I go back to wides? Let me know in the comments. Catch you in the next one.